Okay. So usually this is a little awkward. You don't have the loser interview the winner, but
I also don't usually get interviewed. This is my first time winning anything ever, so we take those.
okay. So how does it feel?
I mean, not what I was hoping for my first time beating you in a set. I was hoping, you know, it might be one of your mains. I was hoping I would get to the point where I could get really good, like decently quickly, and start competing with you, like on a more serious note. But I mean, a win's a win, and it definitely shows that. I mean, you got to try against me at the very least. Can't sleep on the kid anymore.
Yeah. The thing is, like a lot of this is similar to what happens in a lot of other scenes where the like the best player in that scene will pick other not mains against the other players until they start beating him to like there's other not mains to the point where he has to use his mains to win against the other players because they just got that good. So
Makes sense.
I'm not trying to brag. I don't think my DK is a slouch. Yeah, I did mess up several times that game, but you played a really solid neutral game. Like how do you feel about your? Because you knew that if you got hit by anything, that would lead to like multiple hits, like the platform shenanigans, a grab off stage. Like you literally died from a single up B one time because like you a badly misspaced aerial into an up B and you died that way. So
Well,
how do you feel about your neutral going like after this?
I definitely think my neutral game has stepped up tremendously, especially because of, like, across all Smash games, my neutral game has stepped up tremendously because of playing 64. It's a game that's, like, I mean, it's very punishing, so, like, neutral is so important in this game. And, like, understanding the fact that I play Captain Falcon, like, that character is a character who is known for, hey, if you fuck up, you're dead.
He's the glass cannon. He's the glass cannon.
He's the Fox of this game. However, he can't recover. So, it definitely gave me a lot of confidence as far as neutral game, understanding, because I definitely, like, we've played that matchup a lot before. And that's actually the first time I ever beat you in a game was I beat you DK. I think the next was Ness, but that's irrelevant. But it's definitely, like, that neutral is so, like, kind of like, because, like, it's Captain Falcon touched DK. DK's probably going to die, as long as Captain Falcon doesn't mess up. However, if Captain Falcon messes up at all, DK can punish pretty easily.
And the thing is that DK doesn't even need fancy combos. Just throw off stage with an up B read, and then Falcon can just die from just a single read at 0%.
I mean, in a theory crafting sense, it's similar to how Captain Falcon has to approach Mario, because yes, the difference is Mario is faster and has a fireball, and it's a little easier to like kill like off the side and off the top. But it's still a neutral where if you get too close to Mario and you mess something up, you throw an aerial on, you throw out an area, you miss, you misspace something, or you like just throw out stuff for no reason and you miss a Z cancel, you're dead. Because Mario throws you off stage, here's a fireball, here's a down air, you're dead. Like, so it's there's a lot of there's a couple different matchups like that as far as Captain Falcon is concerned. So it definitely gave me. Definitely a confidence booster in the very least.
Yeah, and not just neutral, but your combos were also you got the it's called the standard Falcon combo, but you were doing it consistently every time those up airs they just kept coming. So have you been practicing at home?
Actually, one thing I like to bring up, so Sun Vulcan showed me a small combo he did in the Falcon versus Falcon Ditto, where he'd be under like the stage, let's say right side of the stage, facing the other side. Grab, forward throw, short hop neutral air, re-grab into down air. Now what I did is I took that combo and I extended it and turned it into a one-touch death. So instead of going for the down air immediately, what I did was, so it's still forward throw, neutral air, or forward air, re-grab. Afterwards, you forward throw again, and then you do the quote-unquote standard Falcon combo, where you forward air them off stage, up air, up B. And by that point, you're already like halfway off the stage towards the blast zone. They can't recover because they're dead. And I've actually legitimately practiced that combo like at least 100 times at this point, and I've got it down.
Yeah, and it showed like you specifically compensated for DK's extra weight, and like I have to apply this extra damage. Otherwise, this combo just won't work. There's not enough hit stun, not enough knockback, because DK is the heaviest character in the game, which means hit stun lasts the least for him with the same move. So
and especially there was one thing I had to switch up. Typically, I go a lot for like obviously you go for a lot of up airs, but because DK is so heavy, if I got you near platform and I got up on platform, I would try and reset with an up smash, just because it put on a little bit more damage. It knocked you slightly higher than an up air would, which would allow me to continue the combo a little bit better, which makes it easier to kill.
Yeah. How did you feel about like punishing like things like when I was shielding on the ledge? You would just like you kept hitting me with like a really like far spaced back air or something where even if I did a forward air right after you pushed me off, it was like I almost didn't hit you like ever, like from every time you did that. So how like was that what you were trying to do, like go for the distance?
That's basically exactly what I was trying to do. Because I remember you talking about before, we've talked about stuff like this, where especially in this game, I talked about it in my commentary, Losers Finals, how if you get pushed off platform, you can respond immediately. Like you would respond with DK with forward airs and whatnot. So I knew DK on a platform, it's hard for me to kind of like approach him. So I was like, I need to get you off that platform. I need to get you into a vulnerable state. So getting you off the platform with like a decently spaced up air or a pretty well spaced back air to push you off enough so you're off but not close enough so you can still punish me was kind of crucial in that setup. Like I needed you on the ground so that way I could set up for up smashes, forward grabs, forward airs, into whatever.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty solid option. Like Rogue would often go for like up Bs, but that's a super risky read, and then if the DK reads it, he'll just jump out of the way and punish Falcon. So
exactly. I'm kind of a person who likes to optimize as far as this game goes, as far as Smash goes. I prefer, I will go for, stuff that's not really guaranteed. For example, I threw out how many forward smashes on you? Like 12 across our entire set that I should have never had to throw out a forward smash. But like in ledge guard scenarios and whatnot, it's something that changes it up a little bit to the point where some people don't expect it, but you expect it because Rogue throws out forward smashes every day. Like, I think his favorite combo he's told me is forward smash to forward smash to forward smash to forward smash. I'm not sure if he's joking.
I saw him kill a man with 4 forward smashes, and he didn't move from one spot. He didn't move. He stayed in one spot doing forward smashes, and it was.
That's why we call it the Rogue.
That's the Rogue forward smash.
Yep.
So, what do you have any plans to go to like any other tournaments outside of the state, or maybe like a regional or a major or anything like that?
As of right now, my schedule is kind of tight because I'm getting time off work and whatnot. But I definitely wanted to start traveling a little bit more because I want a little bit more experience against other people. Because playing the same like 4 guys over and over, like you get to the point where you think you're improving, but you're not really improving as a player. You're improving in your understanding of the other person.
Yeah, even though we do get one, like this is the weirdest thing about this scene right here, the 64 scene, is that we seem to get one new player every week.
The problem is
like half of them keep showing up, half of them don't, but we are slowly growing.
The issue is though, a lot of those new players, like, yes, they're new, but at the same time, it's not like most of them are experienced, which is where a lot of us suffer. We suffer from lack of, like, outside of just Fireblaster in general, we don't really have as much, like, higher player experience. Like, I think Alex and I are the only 2 who really have ever traveled out of state, and my only chance traveling out of states was, like months ago when we went to White Rose?
Yeah, White Rose.
And that was, like, 3 weeks into playing.
Yeah, you guys have been playing for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
and, so this.
I think I finally feel like I'm at a point where I'm confident enough in my play, and I'm confident enough with me as a player that I can start reaching out and really start like trying to carve out a name for myself here.
So what I think we could do is because they also have weeklies in MA at Excelsior where like the Lowell crew shows up, New Hampshire like Yonke, Carry On, and a bunch of other guys, Kenny March, aka Zuko. Like
Zuko.
Yeah,
I want to play him more. I actually got to play him at Gauntlet 4, and pools wise, I didn't do great. Like it was close games, but not terrible. But I think I took a game off him in top 8, so I did better than Rogue did against Stay Sleeping at least.
Oh.
But honestly, like it's like especially like Captain Falcon versus floaties can be very weird.
It's very weird. It's like, yeah, very poke, but it's not very like poke heavy. But then there's one time where like Falcon can land a forward throw to a reverse up air, and then that's it.
Yeah, basically.
Or a down air to a Falcon punch, just end it.
He's got to end it all. He's got to end it quick because Jigglypuff can punish him pretty freaking hard,
So it sounds like you feel even more confident than when you played at Golden 4.
Oh, definitely. I definitely feel like practicing at home, practicing here, constantly playing a lot more with you and with even with the other people here. Like I've been playing with. I played with Spongy a little bit today, and I was playing different characters.
Spongy is getting like fast, really good. He's
getting fast, good.
Wait.
It's late.
It's not that late, but
it's late enough.
It's late enough. I don't know.
But yeah. So.
Anyways, congratulations. Here's your prize, weekly prize.
I got $21. I actually made money. Yo, I will. So when is? I probably won't be able to make it this weekend because I've got a wedding to go to.
I don't think there's an Excelsior. I think they're doing like no more than like bi-weekly, so like once every 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, so I'll definitely plan on scheduling work around that, and next Excelsior, plan to see me out there. What?
Yeah, like in fact, like since you're more western part of Connecticut, what you and Rogue could do, because if Rogue can't come here, he lives really far right now.
Yeah.
From this weekly. But what he could do is both of you guys can come to my house, and then we just carpool all the way up to Excelsior and make the trip easier for everyone.
Yeah, honestly, that would probably make things a lot easier. Because realistically, what we could do is he could carpool to me, like get a ride up to me, not leave his car if he doesn't have to, and then we can drive to you.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we'll definitely figure that out, and hopefully I can be at the next Excelsior, because definitely love to go up there. I know some of the peeps have been down here before and played, so I definitely want to go up there and see how they are on their own home turf, per se. But yeah, so
okay.
Thank you so much for the interview, and GG's.
Good games, good games.
And to the stream, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around for this winner's interview and for 64 in general. It means a lot to both of us, especially. Because I know Hobby's been trying his hardest to build this.
Yeah.
But
whoever read my post and clicked the link and is watching right now, thank you.
Definitely. So, anyways, have yourself a good night, or good morning, I guess, in this case. And we'll see you next week.
All right. See you guys next week.